Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jenny and I don't really have any rhyme or reason for my podcast or whatever this is, but today I am going to show you how much I hate my hair. And yes, I hate it. I don't like to use that word, but I do. I got this hairbrush today and I love it. Look at it. Now, I didn't read. I heard from Brad Mondo that when you have boar bristles, those help with shine. I had just a boar brush or whatever, and it just did not get all the way through. I have very thick hair. So thick. This is just one side of my hair, and that's like what a lot of people's ponytails look like. It's crazy. I'm very grateful for all my hair. Don't get me wrong, but it's hard to manage. Last summer, I burned it all off. I bleached it and bleached it and bleached it and bleached it till it fell out. My hair was about this long. What I did was I just went through and cut off all the burnt ends, and then I started wearing wigs, and that was about 11 or 10 months ago. This is how much it's grown since then, and it's because I have been taking my collagen, and because at first it wasn't growing long. It was not growing at all. It would not budge. What I did was start taking my collagen shots regularly. Sometimes I take 2 a day, and my biotin gummies. Since I've been doing that religiously for the past month, it's really helped. Do these extensions. I'm not the best at these, but I do love them. That's a side piece. This is a side piece. And I got these from Goo Extensions, Googoo. And I think they're linked in my Amazon storefront if you want to grab them there, or you can just go to their website. I actually believe I bought these from their website. They're not a bad price, and they've lasted me for a while. I don't wear them regularly because I'm not that great at putting them in. However, if I was, I would wear them much more. I love these extensions, and I love my hair long. So I will never, ever burn my hair off again, because it's honestly, this is a pain in the butt. And I don't really want to pay all the money to go get them permanent extensions. I know they wouldn't be permanent, but you could actually not have to take them out every day. Now, I usually just sloppily put them on, but today we're really going to focus. We're really going to focus today, and here's my clips right here. And you start at the very bottom. You start down here. What I like to do is take all this on top and get it out of the way. Then start the very right there, I guess. I don't know. That seems really low. Let's go a little bit higher. We'll try there, because there's 3 that you layer in the back. So you start with the bottom layer and clip it along the line you just made. And then I like to just brush it in with my hair. And I'm trying this new thing where I have 2 angles. I have my camera, my computer here where I'm filming, and then my phone here. I'm trying to be a little more professional. You know what I mean? Now we will take, this right here and go up. I don't know if you can see that. And we have hard water. I live out in the country where we're not on city water, which who cares anyway, because don't drink your water, guys. Don't drink tap water. I'm about ready to just go and start the osmosis system thing, because I'm just like, I don't trust the water if that's what it does to frogs. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, look up what phosphate does when you leave frogs in water that has phosphate in it. If you don't want to look it up, I'll just tell you. It turns male frogs into female frogs. It does that to a frog's. If it does that to a frog's reproductive system, what do you think it does to our reproductive system? Something to think about, guys. Truly something to think about. And you need to start looking into the people. These things that you care about, you need to find the people in authority, I guess you could say, who can change these things. Find the person that can change these things. Vote for that person. I'm not talking about president. I'm talking about Congress. I'm talking about your state. You guys, if you don't like things, you have the right to vote. Start small. Start in your city. If there's things that you don't agree with, then find the people who advocate for the things that that you care about, and see what their plans are for the future, what they stand for, and just do your own research. Please do not rely on the news, on social media or YouTube or anything to tell you the truth. You have to go find the truth yourself, and I highly suggest doing that, finding out who is going to advocate for your kids, because I mean, we can, as much as we want, we can go out there and say, this is what I want for our kids, but we are not the ones in authority to make those decisions. So we have to find the one that is, and their morals and values align with yours. That's where it starts. It starts at the polls, and I'm not talking about presidential polls. This is wild, and I don't want to talk about that, but I do want to say, please do your own research. Do your own research. Do your own research. Everything is public information. You just need to dig around. I was 16 when 9/11 happened, and that's when I started digging. That is when I became a conspiracy theorist. Yes, I am a conspiracy theorist, and no, I won't talk about it. What I believe in, I won't talk about it, because just people start to think you're crazy, and I know I'm not crazy. They're not theories if they're facts. Anyway, just please do your own research. Don't go off of whatever your neighbor says. Don't listen to what your parents say. Don't listen to what your children say. Just do what is right for you and your family. Don't listen to celebrities either. Y'all remember, celebrities are being paid to tell you who to vote for. That's not it. Just do your research, people. There's the back, and I don't have a mirror to look back there, so hopefully it looks all right. Now, these you can also straighten them, or you can put heat on them. So you can wash them and blow dry them, and I highly suggest doing that regularly, washing them. And you can, if you want to curl them, you curl them first before you put them in your hair. You can clip them to like a hanger. I've clipped them to a clothes hanger and do it that way. Or I have tried to do it while they were in my hair, and it didn't really look too great. That's why I say curl them before you put them in, if you want your hair curled. And then obviously you'd have to curl your own hair as well before you put them in. But there's this side's getting done. But what I'm gonna do when I get done, I just take my straightener and kind of just straighten it into each other, if that makes any sense. Because I'm really tempted to just tell my husband I'm just going to get extensions. But I don't know. I just spent all this money on my Target haul. I'm definitely not going to ask for them now, but I asked him last night what he would think, what he thought about me getting an extension. He said, you don't need extensions. Well, maybe I do. Oh gosh, I wish I had something else to say. I'm really excited about the future. I had a hysterectomy done 2 weeks ago, and my doctor had told me after he did the ultrasound and stuff to see what was going on, he said, I want you in. He was like, you have to get this done immediately. He got me in to be his next, like he said she needs to be on the schedule ASAP. He's a very busy man, so I did have to wait a few weeks, but he got me in as soon as he could, and it was really scary. But I feel wonderful now, but after, man, you guys, oh my God, that was just a crazy day. Let me get my thoughts together. First, let's talk about these extensions first. I did not do the best. This is why I want them permanent. Not permanent, they're temporary, right? But what do they, like, sew them into your hair or something? That's what I want, because this feeling like they're going to come out, I don't like that, but I do love this brand of extensions. Not that I've tried any other brand. So I'll be very honest. This is the only brand I've ever tried, but it's my favorite. They have one that I actually gave it to my mom, that it's like got the halo and it's just one piece, so it's really simple. I hope she wears it. If not, I want it back. Drama happened while I was in surgery because I didn't answer my phone. Yes, I felt the same way. What? What? Like, going as far as to call the hospital and my children. Anyways, don't do that, people. Don't act like that. I don't care who it is. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's weird. It makes them feel weird. This is the extensions, and let's talk about surgeries. I go in, and life has tried to kill me so many times, and it has not succeeded yet, and that's just wild to me. I go in for surgery, and it's just me and my husband, and surgery started at like 9:30, and you're under anesthesia. I had a hysterectomy, and it was laparoscopic. They took everything but my ovaries. That's great, but when I woke up, I don't really remember waking up, but I do remember her saying your heart rate is 30, and they had to give me a shot. And then she had asked what they double dosed me on fentanyl. That's great. That was so terrifying. So terrifying. But I made it. I'm alive. I could have been dead. So many things in life have tried to kill me, and I know I'm not invincible. I know I could die, but I just feel like God has me here for a reason, obviously, because life tries to take me out and I don't go. I've had seizures. I've busted my head open on the ground from a seizure. I've nearly died in the hospital 2 weeks ago, and then I nearly died when I gave birth to my daughter, and I must be here for a reason, right? There's got to be a reason why I'm here. Let's see how the back looks. Hopefully it looks ever since then. Ever since that day. I don't know that sound. Anyway, ever since my hysterectomy, and I also, you guys, for years, I have this, I hate to say it, but I don't like the dentist, and everybody should love the dentist, but it's just, I don't know, it's just some people have fears, and maybe it seems irrational, and it definitely feels irrational to me, but I finally went, my husband said, all right, Jenny, it's time for you to get better. My health was so bad for about 5 or 6 years. I have just felt so awful, and I had a hysterectomy scheduled in 2021, but we had an ice storm the day before, and I couldn't get out of my road to make it down to the hospital for surgery. That sucks. That sucked, but I think, oh my gosh, my life could have been so much better if I had just made it, but I really couldn't have made it out there. My car wouldn't, we are not prepared out here in Texas for icy roads, and I live out here in the country where we can ride our four-wheelers, but not your car. So anyways, where was I? Oh, my teeth also. I let them go. I lost this one, and instead of doing root canals, because I've been broke most of my life, I've just got him to do the root canals on as many as I could, and then some of them he had to just pull, and that's okay. But finally I got in and had enough money to go in and say, hey, I need all of this done. I need all of it finished. And about $12,000 later, I've got my bridges, and I have to go get whitened because I have some dark spots, but I'm going to start my whitening treatments. I got all these are fine, but caps on all of them. I'm not going to show you these because these are still temporary. I get those done tomorrow, and I have been about 105 pounds for years, and I hate that. I don't like that. I gained a lot of weight earlier this year because I just said, screw it, I'm just going to eat. Well, I broke one of my teeth. I broke one of my teeth because I was just like, I'll just be toothless. But that, you can't do that. And I broke another tooth eating and said, I'm done eating. I just went like on a liquid diet and I got super thin, super unhealthy, and was very weak. And then on top of that, I don't know what was going on with my uterus and why it was making me feel so bad. But ever since I got my teeth done, but especially like 3 days after in recovery from my hysterectomy, my mind, my body, and everything just feels so wonderful. I don't know if it was the hormones or what, but I will say after my hysterectomy, and I still have my ovaries, so I do still have hormones, but after my hysterectomy, my emotions were up and down. It was like I was pregnant or on my period, and I tried to tell everybody in the house, like, look, please just give me a little bit of grace because I can feel it. My fingertips would get real hot, and not hot, but like sweaty. And then my toes would. And I know that was like a hot flash. It was like a sign that a hot flash was coming on. And it was like, okay, guys, I'm going to go through all of it. I'm going to be pregnant and on my period and in menopause all at once. That's what it felt like. And luckily, only caused one argument. I feel really bad about it, but I warned everybody. My hormones feel much better now, and yeah, it's so much better now, but it was rough for the first few days. I was crying or happy or whatever, but now I'm just stuck in happy and healthy, and I have gone out into the world several times in the past week, which is something I would only do once a month before, and I'm just so happy. I can't even put it into words. I forgot I had this camera on. I'm probably not gonna do all that. That was way too much anyway. I have a few more things to show you. Target has some really classy looking stuff. I'm going back to my, who I am instead of just wearing my jeans and t-shirts all the time. I've got to go back to who I know I am on the inside, because this is how I used to dress all the time, no matter what I was doing, even if I was doing nothing. I got up, got dressed, did my hair, makeup, and that's a really good thing to do every day. Yes, I can't wait for my hair to grow. I need it this long, you guys. I look silly with short hair. Anyway, here you go. This is silly on this computer. It's not gonna look cute, but they have these cute, like, almost, they're slacks, but they're really comfortable. And then so many sweaters right now. They have the sweaters in like tan. They're long, they're short, they're thicker, they're not so thick. And this is what I hate about these extensions, is that I feel like I'm constantly fixing them. Whatever. Yes. Life is so good. I don't know what to attribute that to, but I don't know if it's just my mindset, because I've stayed off of social media for months now. It can be so detrimental, mental health, it can be so detrimental to it. So I've just buy social media. I love YouTube. I'll always stay on YouTube. So I figured if people want to be in my life still and know what's going on here, you can follow me on YouTube. I don't feel like pressured to respond to everybody or comment back or whatever. And with YouTube, I'm not seeing like people I know or like acquaintances, because you might know them, but I'm thinking, why? I have 1,000 friends, but not really. How many of those people would show up for me if I needed them? Think about it. We're sharing our lives with people who really don't care. They only care to see the shit show. Don't give them the shit show. Don't give them your happy show. I do not owe anybody my happiness. I only owe my family and my friends the happy Jenny. The people on the internet that I don't know, glad we're friends from 20 years ago in high school, but I don't see you every day. I don't talk to you every day. I don't need to know that you and your husband divorced because he cheated on you with Karen down the road and now you're sleeping with his brother. I don't care. I really don't care. And I want to live my little life and be happy and just be a good wife and a good mother. That's what life is all about. And that's where I'm at right now. I don't even know if I'm going to edit this. I might just upload it. But I apologize for the beginning when I thought I was going to do something cool and the other camera. Oh, that's okay. And it's really nice to smile and not worry about my tooth. Life is so good, and oh shoot, my battery's gonna die. Okay, guys, you have a wonderful day. It's already 10. Oh gosh, I watch this. My confidence grows every day. This is gonna die. I love you guys. Have a good day. Tomorrow's Wednesday.